Hey everyone, have you ever looked at a huge airplane and wondered, how does something that heavy actually fly? How does a metal machine weighing hundreds of tons lift off the ground and stay in the sky for hours? Today, we're breaking down the science of flight in the simplest way possible. We're going to talk about the four forces acting upon an airplane: lift, weight, thrust, and drag. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly how airplanes fly. And trust me, it's much simpler than it looks. So let's get into it. Let's start with the most important force: lift. Lift is the upward force that keeps the airplane in the air. Without lift, an airplane is just a fancy bus with wings. So where does this lift come from? It comes from the wings, specifically their shape, called an aerofoil. The top of the wing is curved and the bottom is flatter. When the airplane moves forward, air splits at the front of the wing. The air moving at the top of the wing moves faster, and the air moving at the bottom moves slower, which results in high pressure at the top and low pressure at the bottom. And this pressure difference pushes the wing upward, and that upward push is lift. There's also something called angle of attack, the tilt of the wing. A higher angle of attack increases lift, but too much angle of attack causes a stall. We don't want a stall, do we? And yeah, so in simple words, the wing shape, the speed of the airplane, and the angle of attack all work together to create lift. Now, let's talk about weight. Weight is the force pulling the airplane downward because of gravity. Everything has weight: passengers, fuel, cargo, the airplane itself. For an airplane to take off, lift must be greater than weight. That's why airplanes need long runways. They need enough speed to create enough lift to overcome their weight. During flight, pilots constantly balance lift and weight to keep up the airplane stable. Next up is thrust, the forward force that pushes the airplane through the air. Thrust is produced by engines or propellers. More thrust equals more speed, and more speed equals more lift. Jet engines work by sucking in air, compressing it, mixing it with fuel, and igniting it. The explosion shoots air backward, and the airplane moves forward. This is also known as Newton's third law of motion. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. Without thrust, the airplane wouldn't move forward, and without forward movement, there would be no lift. So thrust is basically the power that keeps the airplane going. Finally, we have drag. Drag is the force that opposes thrust. It's basically air resistance. The same thing you feel when you stick your hand out of a moving car. Airplanes are designed to be aerodynamic to reduce drag. Smooth surfaces, pointed noses, and winglets all help reduce drag. To fly efficiently, thrust must be greater than drag. Drag is always trying to slow the airplane down. Alright, that wraps up how airplanes fly. We talked about lift, weight, thrust, and drag, and how all four forces work together to keep an aircraft in the sky. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want more aviation topics explained in a simple, clear way, let me know in the comments. I would love to make more videos like this. Thanks for watching, stay curious, and as always, let's aviate.